And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for two.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
First try at the line, no good. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Los Angeles, they have it. Here's a chance from long range. Can't force those. Stevenson misses. Deep three at the buzzer. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. Thunder with the lead. The Thunder have it to start the fourth quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the fourth quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. And if you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the fourth.
The Thunder down to 4 in the shot clock. George on the drive, but his shot misses. To James. Caldwell Pope. To Stevenson. Has a look. The screen sets him up for 2.
The defense should have picked up on that action. That's going to cost them.
George to Schroeder. Here comes the screen. Schroeder. The pass taken away by the Lakers. Rises for the slam.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the ring.
Schroeder with the basketball. Leads 3. To Paul George. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Paul George. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. LBJ with it. Tough make through traffic.
No excuse to not be a little bit more physical there on the defensive end. Needed that stop.
Across midcourt, it's Schroeder. Leads 1. JaVale McGee with the block. To Kyle Kuzma. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. No good. And Jay, they called the foul.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
New blood coming in for both sides. Here's Rondo with it. Leads just a point. To James. Screen coming. James against Paul George. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. James. Message received. Well defended.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Here comes the screen. Westbrook down to Grant. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
You hear coaches talk all the time about passing the ball on time and on target. As a passer myself, if I can deliver the ball to you in a position where I cannot give you options to think, but just go up and make the play easy, that's a win-win.
to Kyle Kuzma. Steven Adams tips it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Won't go down. Another follow. No good. Ferguson to Adams. Ferguson to Adams. Paul George to Adams. Doesn't get the bounce. Ferguson to George. Westbrook. And scores.
Why not? Russell Westbrook is the only guy stopping Russell Westbrook. And when he decides to put his head down and go to the rim, he's going to the rim. It's that easy.
Rondo guarded by Russell Westbrook. Shot from in close, no good. Westbrook with the basketball. Up by 3. Now Adams down low. Shot won't go. To James. JaVale McGee to Kyle Kuzma. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. Caldwell Pope. Nice pass to set things up. The Thunder will use a timeout. That's their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with 1 remaining.
You know, Ed, usually in timeouts, you see coaches give these rah-rah speeches. And what happens is it goes through the player's left ear and out the right. They don't pay attention. I've been a part of those huddles. What I just saw, though, I saw a coach snap a clipboard. No doubt about it. He has his team's attention.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. OKC ball. George. To Westbrook. A lot of contact, no whistle.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Westbrook into the front court. His guys now trailing by a point. Kyle Kuzma, huge block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
James matched up with Paul George. Nothing going here on that drive. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Westbrook across the timeline. His guys down 3. To Adams. Steven Adams with the slam. Jay, I'm surprised. He had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
Knocked loose. Paul George to Adams. Here comes the screen. George. JaVale McGee snatching it out of the air.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Rondo picked up by Westbrook. And a throwdown.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
Westbrook. To Paul George. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. Lakers ball. LeBron James picked up by Adams. Yes! And a foul. He'll have a chance to the three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Rajon Rondo at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Can't convert the free throw. To Westbrook. Lets it fly from long range. Westbrook bothered just enough on that one. Into the front court comes Rondo. Up 5. Almost. Unlucky bounce. LeBron into the front court. He'll run the offense. And they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
First free throw is good. 2 for 2 on that trip. Now a whistle, and we're going to get a timeout from OKC. It's their second and final one of the last 3 minutes. They cannot stop the clock again. Westbrook misfires. It's no good. And a whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Knocks down the first. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. For 3. Off the iron. No good. The Lakers get the victory. They are champions of the Western Conference. They're on their way to the NBA Finals. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers, Western Conference champions. After a long, grueling season, they're now headed to the NBA Finals. The Lakers relied on these guys for their scoring here today. The Thunder weren't able to advance after that tough loss. I got a sense they didn't expect for their offseason to start just yet. I know what the feeling's like, and it can be tough, but it's all about how you come back from it. Who knows what they'll be like next season? It'll be interesting to see for sure. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Game track. Field goals.
Neither of these teams were able to make much of an impact on defense. As you can see here, they were each pretty successful with some efficient scoring.
Player of the game.
The chosen one played the role of facilitator today, and no one is more happy than his teammates.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.